NBA2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. On the wing, Bane. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Here he goes. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bane with the screen on Holiday. And it's Morant missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
It's his first trip to the line.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
Grant. Jackson passes to Adams. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Kicks it down to Middleton, stolen by Brooks. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant passes to Bane. Plays it up off the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Holiday looking for an opening. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Holiday finds Matthews. Shoots over Morant. Matthews, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Count it.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here is Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. Middleton against Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Outside Portis. And Matthews kicks to Portis. Here's Holiday. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. Here's Tillman. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tillman's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
No good on that one. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Here's Tillman. Portis brings the double team. Pass to Conchar. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Down low. Tillman passes to Williams. Over in the corner, Green. Now the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Clark. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies? The Bucks trail. Giannis outside. Over to the wing. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Hill. Tillman passes to Conchar. The drive by Green. Excellent D there from Allen. 1:37 left in the first half. Into the lane. No good from Connaughton.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Give it up for your forward crew.
Different look from Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Hill. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now. And that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Here's Jones. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Jones. 54 seconds left in the first half. Adams finds Bain. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And he's good on the second. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Holiday. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David. Thank you, David, and we'll be... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Ballin and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Brooks, the best of Morant. To the inside. Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Middleton for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Hill against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Hill. Tillman knocks it loose. Now Clark over in the corner. Green to the middle. Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Holiday dishes to Allen. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Passes to Conchar. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Conchar can't get it to go. The Bucks trail. Here's Middleton. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Middleton's got 5.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Connaughton finds Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. 1 second left. Oh, missed it. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
The Grizzlies, 25.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Morant. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Matthews in its small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Bane. Lopez with the block. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Antetokounmpo passes to Matthews. Kicks it out to Giannis. And right on target with the swish. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Morant finds Brooks. And yes, it's good. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Allen dishes to Matthews. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holiday. Jackson against Giannis. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Morant passes to Brooks. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson against Allen. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Stolen by Allen. Here's Holiday with the drive. And that one good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Allen. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Free throw no good for Holiday.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
Outside for Jackson. Outside, Dane. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Outside Holiday. Lopez inside. He's against Clark. Matthews finds Holiday. Back to Matthews. Here's Giannis. Guarded by Jackson. And to Kumbo. And the rejection by Clark. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Holiday. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Feeds it to Lopez. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Yes!
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Morant against Holiday. Lopez, no luck. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
For a big Jackson Jr. has a solid free throw shot, but will the pressure affect him?
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Clark. Can't cash in. He sinks the clutch free throw.
And Middleton has proven to be clutch before. Not the guy you want to foul in close games.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bane. Here's Adams. Outside for Moran. And again, Memphis no good. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Middleton. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
From deep, Bane. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the first.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Middleton. Lopez in the post. Adams is there. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And Lopez no good on that one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners. Very soon. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Adams. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Green comes in for Bane. Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The drive by Holiday. Here's the three. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Connaughton against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside for Brooks. Green, the pass to Brooks. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson, pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's Tillman, and he jams it home with authority.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Morant against Holiday. There's the drive. Pass to Lopez. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Memphis leading. On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the 3. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
First one falls for him. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game. But sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Inside, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Misses from close range. And Memphis shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Conchar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Matthews, he's checked in for Allen. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Pass to Adams. With the drive. It's Adams who hammers it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And here's Middleton. Here's Hill. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The offensive rebound. The 3. Conchar can't hit. The Bucks trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Timeout called. Memphis. With some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Hill. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Dylan Brooks comes in for Conchar. Green's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. Jackson right side. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Matthews. Brooks defending. Back to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And Memphis shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. And here's Connaughton for 3. Sinks it from distance. And this game is tied up now.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is, but he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last.